Now, a lot of times you'll see this, as you look at it on Wiley or whatever, they'll just put 1,000. Or like in your book, they'll just put $1,000
They
for
just
the
already
collection.
have it.
They just net everything together to say, that's $1,050 minus the $50 fee equals 1,000.
Okay,
But we can do it separately, that's fine. It's gonna equal out to be the exact same.
same, okay.
But just if you see it in your book and you're like, where did they get that number? They
Okay,
just netted
usually
it
it is.
together.
Okay, do you still use Wiley? Is Wiley pretty consistent all through accounting?
I'm not using it through, I'm not using it at all this semester.
Oh, you're not?
No,
Okay.
I don't know if other classes do. I think after a while, most of them just kinda get rid of it.
Okay, sorry.
That's all good.
They also had an NSF check returned for $2,000. So that would mean our books would have $2,000 added into it already, correct?
Mhm.
But the bank won't even recognize that because they get it and then they make this isn't. So we just need to subtract $2,000 from our books, right?
Yeah, so minus the NSF check.
In reality, the bank pretty much just disregards that completely and doesn't affect their.
Well, you've probably had a check before, someone gives it to you, take it to the bank. Let's say you got $1, someone gives you a $10 check.
Uh-huh,
You go take it to the check, they say, okay, you have $11.
yeah,
Now, as soon as they find out that check's bad, they say, uh-oh, you actually only have $1.
okay. So I
So they
mean,
may show that it being, but they've already subtracted it out.
yeah, they pretty much added and subtracted and it's just
Yeah.
kinda, okay.
You just hope that you haven't spent the $10 before that.
Yeah, yeah. The bank also charged the $500 for checks and $500 service fee. Man, yeah, they're an expensive bank, aren't they?
Yeah,
So,
but they're golden checks, so.
oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So that would already be under the bank would already know that they did that, correct?
Uh-huh.
And so that would be $1,000. Would that just be a service fee of $1,000 for us?
Yeah, so we're gonna add or subtract it.
Subtract it,
Yeah, we'll just call this any extra fees.
okay. And then-
Just to make the numbers work out evenly and not have to do a whole bunch of stuff, I just made them abnormally big.
That makes sense.
Okay?
At the end of the month, they had a balance in account receivable for 1,500. Does that apply on there?
Is there anything to do with our cash balance? That's what we're finding out, right? To make sure our cash in our books and our bank match? Account
Not-
receivable, anything to do with cash?
No.
No, it's just noise.
All right. I caught that one. I'm proud of myself for that.
Okay, so then we add them up. What does this give us?
It gives us 9,000.
Okay,
I'm just gonna assume it gives us 9,000 because I trust your math.
but we'll check.
Yeah, okay.
12,000 minus
10,000, 9,000.
Okay.
I kind of did the math in my head. And I'm like, it looks right. I'll just.
Yeah. So it's pretty simple. Now, I didn't include in this one, but we could add or subtract errors, like if there were any errors that were made.
Okay.
Like we gave the bank, let's say we gave the bank a $100 check, but they recorded it for 1,000.
Then we don't say anything.
We don't say anything, but we do our bank reconciliation.
Yeah.
Pretend like we noticed.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, okay, that's not true, but you're right. So on this case, if it was actually a $100 check, but they put $1,000 into our account, what should we do?
We would subtract, let's see, so if it was an error that the bank made, we'd have 100 in our books, and so we'd have to subtract 900 from the bank.
Yeah, so in this case, we'd subtract 900 here. Now let's say we made the error. This is a check that someone gave to us, okay?
Okay,
Someone gave us a check
for $100.
for $100, but we put it in our books as 1,000.
Then we subtract 900 from ours.
And we'd subtract 900 here. Now let's say this is a check we gave to someone. It was $100, the check, but we recorded that we gave them 1,000.
So the $100 check, we'd subtract 900 from our.
So we gave it to someone else. So I give you a check for $100,
Okay.
but on my books I say I gave you $1,000. Do I have, in my books, do I have too little cash or too much cash?
Too much, right? So,
I'm giving you the money this time.
oh,
I'm
too
paying you.
little, too little.
So in this case, if we were giving it to someone, then we would
add.
add it, right?
Okay. So because in our books we wrote that it was for 1,000. So in our books it says minus $1,000, but in reality it was only minus $100.
Yeah.
So okay.
So we'd add back in the extra.
Okay.
Okay, so that kind of takes care of everything with bank reconciliation.
Yeah.